Let me call up Nike, they know all he shoot is movies.
Alright, it was NikeeFilmzTv, episode number 3 with your boy Kyrell and shit. You know what I'm saying? We got one of the GOATs, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, my boy been doing this shit for a little minute and shit. He been doing this since the youngest, and honestly, since I've been knowing him, and it's been a little minute. If you know, you know. I ain't gonna speak too much on it, you know what I'm saying? But give me a little quick introduction on yourself, my boy.
Shit. I'm Kyrell, but been calling myself. I ain't gonna say calling myself. People always call me, the boy that throw parties, so I just ran with it. So I use the HETHROWPARTIES. That's what everybody always say when people say, like, who is he? Like, he throw parties. So I just, I took that with it. But, yeah, I do a lot of things, but shit, I throw parties.
Alright, so how long you say you been doing it, though?
My first party, when I was 12, when I had my first party. That was a high school party. Couldn't be nobody my age in there.
Yeah, back then, I ain't gonna lie, Joe. You was definitely like that. You was one of the ones who was throwing them parties, but your face, it was like, it felt like you was older because you was throwing them type of parties, you know what I'm saying? But you definitely had them bitches busting, though. But, like, who can you say, like, just growing up or, like, now, who is your favorite, like, music artist or, like, inspirations or, like, who do you kind of look up to? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like what you do now.
Somebody that I was looking up to when I first started getting into into events and really taking it as a business was Law Cannon. As a kid, when I was 14, I was trying to go to high school parties. I was trying to. When I was going to high school parties, the high schoolers that went to college parties, they always told me about Law Cannon parties. Always told me about just like Law Cannon. Yeah, everybody was talking about Law Cannon parties when I first started thinking about really taking business as far as throwing parties. And then who else? Yeah, probably my mentor, Manny Trio. He really put me on to a lot of stuff as far as the business side of it. And he know a lot. Smart man.
Yeah. Shout out Manny Trio, for sure. Alright. So shit, right now, who can you say is your top 5 inspirations or collabs or
Say I can say my top 5 people I collab with.
Okay.
I really like them.
Yeah, that's cool. How you gonna do it?
My very that's hold on. I gotta think a little bit. I don't know, I would say my favorite collab as far as it went well and I liked it was Cowboy. I had Cowboy when I was in high school. When I was 17 at the time. I booked him when Envy Me First Them that came out. 2 weeks later, that song blew up. And his price went from $200 to $2,000.
Look, I was just finna say, yeah, at that time, what was the ticket price? But yeah, you just answered that.
I booked him for $250 when the first song came. Song first came out. 2 weeks later, I tried to book him again for the next party. It was $2,000. And then I had Polo G before as a collab with somebody, and that was when that before I put it in, I smack ass.
Okay.
I booked him for a high school party. That was a song he was performing. 2 weeks later, that was a song with the Chicago going his price went up from $350 to $3,000. I was he deserved it though. That bitch was bro. That's my favorite collabs.
Alright. That's 2 though. You just gave me 2. You just said
Cowboy.
You said Polo G.
Polo G. Who else I collab? Armand and Trey.
Okay.
They was one of my favorite collabs. I had them for.
That was one of the early years, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't even that. Yeah, I say 2018, 2019. I had them 2019, 2018, 2019. I know I was still in high school. My senior year.
Okay.
High school. Yeah, so they were one of my favorites. They brought all the little girls. They weren't no dudes. So that was my favorite party. That was one of my favorite parties. Wasn't no dude. And then you know who my favorite. If I had to say my number one favorite party of all time was the Anne Marie.
And I was thinking that too.
Anne Marie party was the best party. Like I done had a lot of parties, but as far as inside a venue, Anne Marie party.
Yeah. What made it different as far as that party out of everything?
Man, the whole city was in that bitch, like, and it was all the popping people. It wasn't like just everybody and their mom in that bitch. It was everybody that had the little clout and stuff at the time was at that bitch. Like everybody.
Yeah.
And I was surprised because it was like, damn, this was my first party I had more than like 400 people. That was like 500-600 people. That was my first one. I was still in high school, so it was just like, dang. Yeah. This was like a concert to me.
Yeah. That's what's up though, shit. Alright, so like what can you say is like the pros and the cons in this industry technically, like the promoter industry, throwing parties and stuff, like what can you say the good and the bad for that?
The pros, you meet a lot of people, and from you meeting a lot of people, you get a lot of opportunities. Especially when they see that you're doing something constructive and doing something in a positive manner, not just doing it to do it. Like you're actually taking it serious. So the pros that's one of my most pros is the opportunities and the people I meet. And I want to say like, shit, it's fun. Like I make paper off having fun, and it's like it's just easy. If you know what you're doing when it comes to having events, and you actually doing it in constructive, having it a certain way. Like I ain't fine, it wasn't easy at first. Yeah. But like once you got the business down and the cycle of it, it get easier and easier because you know what to do. And that was the pros of like how easy it get once you got the how you supposed to do it, got it together. It's easy. Yeah. But then the cons of it is the women.
Meaning what, like working with them, or as far as just the people, the party animals?
You can't win or lose with women when you doing events because they love your events, but they don't love the fact that you outside.
You saying as far as your girl? Oh, okay.
Not even your girl, just women in general. You outside with me. I'm seeing you see you outside. Cause you walked up to me and said, you always outside. You don't know I'm always outside. Oh, I couldn't even watch the whole day. You just had to smoke some weed. I mean, can you show your dad this? Smoke me some weed.
Alright, so look, let's say, who would be your dream collab with?
Who? My dream artist to get right now?
Yeah.
Gunna, for sure. Y'all know that. Like, Gunna is my favorite artist. Like, if I get Gunna, come on now.
You charging 80 at the door? You charging 100 at the door?
100?
200 at the door?
What? What? Come on now, dog. You know how much he want for a show? I ain't even gonna get into that.
Imagine just the walkthrough, shit.
Yeah, boy, my dream person to book is Gunna, if I was to be realistic and be like somebody that I know, like I probably could work with. I'm say from Chicago. Probably Dirk right now. Okay, cause it's Dirk, like, feel me?
He on top right now.
Yeah, he on top right now.
Yeah, so it's mandatory.
Yeah, I can charge whatever I want at the door. If I want to say $250 at the door, I know I got 100 people that's gonna pay $250 at the door.
They definitely gonna be in that bitch though.
So yeah, Chicago, Dirk.
Alright, so what can we expect coming from you next? What you got coming up or whatever?
Man, I got a big summer coming up. Like, my summer's always crazy, but this summer, I'm going crazy. Like, I'm talking about Freakniks. I'm talking about pool parties. I ain't just talking about two. Yeah. I'm talking about pool party. I'm talking about yacht party. I got a rooftop all white gonna come up.
Yeah.
this summer gonna be it. It ain't gonna be just parties. It's gonna be real events. You feel me? Like I'm gonna book some real artists again. I know I ain't really booked no real artists since COVID and everything like that, but it's gonna get back into them for sure.
When it definitely when it get warm or whatever, like we definitely need some day parties going on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that all white.
Cause it'll definitely be a lit, Joe. That's what's missing too. We don't know too many people who throwing like day parties for real. So yeah, that'll be dope though.
All white rooftop party, day party, what? Get a little hoe with the mimosas. Man.
Alright, so I see too, like fashion is one of your favorite things as well. Like, so like, where do you get the inspiration, just as far as like the drip?
I wouldn't even lie to you, like, I don't really say I'm inspired by nobody fashion for real, but as far as my favorite people I like that dress like, I be on some cool shit, but I have my own type of style. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, once I get me some money, for real, my goal is to be the flyest nigga alive. And I ain't like on no cocky shit. Like, I love clothes. Like, clothes is my real, like fashion is my real passion. So it's like, if I would say one person that I like how they dress, but it ain't just by how they dress, he create clothes and stuff like that. It's cool Kai. Like, he an entrepreneur from New York. I believe New York. He make shoes, clothes, everything. And that man know how to dress his ass off.
Yeah.
For sure.
Would you like create clothes from like scratch, or you just like good with as far as putting pieces together?
No, like I went to school for all that. Like when I was a kid, I used to take classes for fashion and stuff like that. So I know how to make anything. Yeah. I'm impatient, and I get anxious a lot, and my mind always running. So that's why I ain't never really focused on it. Like I had a clothing line since 6th grade, but I'm always on and off with it because I choose to do it when my parties is out. But then when my parties busting, I be too focused on my parties. I need to figure out how to be able to focus on a lot at once. But it take time, it do time.
Yeah, for sure. Alright, shit, we gonna wrap this shit up. Shit, you wanna promote anything, say any last words, you know, give any shout outs or something?
Oh shit, shout out Sleeves Gang. We got some shit that's gonna come. We taking the summer. Shout out Fresh Empire. Y'all open the doors for a young boy at a young age. Feel me? Y'all took me under y'all wing and let me promote and do it how I wanted to do it, like all the way. And y'all opened a lot of doors for me. And I wish y'all was still running, because if y'all Fresh Empire get back running, I would happily get that show back on the road for sure. And shit. Man. That's it.
What was your Instagram and shit?
My Instagram, my everything is HETHROWPARTIES. Instagram, HETHROWPARTIES. Facebook, HETHROWPARTIES or Kyrell Taylor, whichever one you want to do. TikTok, HETHROWPARTIES. Twitter, HETHROWPARTIES. Shit, I throw parties. If I don't know how to do shit, I know how to throw parties for sure.
Man.